people will try to destroy you sometimes. Welcome guys on my channel where we get together to communicate your way to success. In today's video I wanted to talk slightly more about the fact that some people would like to destroy you even if you want it or not. And why I'm saying this, why I'm saying that some people will try to destroy you. It's simply fact, if you're starting to develop, if you start to do things your way, if you start to be yourself or start to discover what you want from life and going for it, most people won't like it. You probably heard many times, you've changed. And that's the first sign when people start to not liking this what you are doing, which means that you're probably doing right. I remember when I started to go for life which I want and to do things my way, and when I started to be in different environment, my old environment said me, you've changed. And you know what? They were right. I did change. I started to see things differently, and other things started to really matter for me. And to be honest, now looking a few years back, I think I did right decisions, and I think that changing the environment, sometimes you will need to change your friends as well, was the right decision for me and probably for them as well, because we were not in the stage of making things right for each other. They were not right people for me. Why some people want to destroy you is just because they are weak. They are weak enough to not start their dreams, and they are weak to go for the life which they want, and maybe you go for the life which they would like to have, and it's easier for them to say you bad things or to go really in your personal side and say things which could hurt you than just sit on their work and to focus and go and try. I think they are really afraid of failing as well, and it just easy saying, oh, it's not gonna work and I'm gonna find this another successful people, mostly times over social media because it's easier, and I'm just gonna try to bring them down. Sometimes they could be even in your environment. I had it in the past, quite many people came back with really bad statements, really like painful things to me, because they seen that I've started to develop. I've started to do things which they never thought I would do. Many things tried even to put me down because of my language, because I do everything in English, and they didn't like my accent, or they didn't like the fact that my English is not perfect, and they tried to get on my personal side through the language. But what you can do about it? You cannot change people. You can just change yourself and your reactions, but you cannot change people. And I've shared more about that in the longer videos about haters. On this video, I just wanted to say that it happens to everyone, and at some point in your life, you will have it, and you cannot do much about that. You can just change your perception. Every time when I see this destroyer in my life, I'm thinking how sad life they need to have, that they put their time on me and they put this effort to try to make me feel weak. And every time it even makes me stronger, because that means I'm doing the right thing, which they would never do because they are too scared. And if you listen to it and you're one of this person, I would like to give you some positive message as well, because I believe in idea of sharing good things around, not bad things around. So if you currently do share bad things, and if you do in sarcastic way to people, which is not bringing this joy, it's just to make them feel bad, reflect what you do, reflect on your life, because your current role could change, your current position in a life can change, but you need to make this first step. And if you're bringing this out from you, this anger, that will hit you back. And if you will start to go give love around, that will be back to you as well. I strongly believe in karma, so that's why I needed to share this with you. I hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope that helped both sides, this who receive this destroyers in the life and this who are destroyers in the life as well. And I wish you all the best and a lot of kisses to you. And one more thing, because it's a lot of ends today in this video, to remind you that you really need to subscribe this channel, because if you don't do it, I cannot inform you about another videos. And if you are not aware yet, I'm doing daily videos, so subscribe and see you tomorrow.